Following the 12-day war between Iran and Israel, a rift between Iran and Russia was pushed to the forefront. Tehran alleged that Moscow stood idle at a critical moment and even provided intelligence to Israel. While such claims have not been independently verified, they reflect Iran's collapsing trust in its security partner and the pressure of domestic public opinion. At the same time, Russia did not offer a clear and detailed rebuttal, and visible cracks have appeared in the strategic partnership between the two sides. For Washington, this means at least two things. Iran's deterrent credibility has suffered, and Russia and Iran are not a monolithic bloc. Zooming out to the level of military sales, these contradictions are not new. As early as 2019, there were reports that Russia refused to sell the S-400 system to Iran, citing a need to balance regional tensions with its relations with Gulf countries and Israel. Subsequently, both Russian media and Iranian sources issued statements about no formal request having been made, indicating the sensitivity and vacillation on the issue. Between 2023 and 2025, Iran repeatedly confirmed its purchase of Su-35 fighter jets, but the quantity and delivery schedule remained non-transparent. Think tanks and specialized media continue to question when they will actually arrive and the feasibility of them being diverted to other countries. These uncertainties have magnified Iran's doubts about Russia's commitments. From an American perspective, Russia's calculation is closer to risk hedging. On one hand, it leverages arms sales and political support to Iran in exchange for drones, ammunition, and diplomatic endorsement. On the other hand, it avoids going all in on providing high-end air defense and frontline fighter jets to preserve its bargaining chips with Israel and the Gulf states. For Iran, this graduated supply approach makes it difficult to quickly remedy the shortfalls in its air force and air defenses, and its performance in wartime is thus easily scrutinized. In terms of policy implications, this is a seam that can be exploited. First, the United States and its allies can increase the political and supply chain costs for Russia to transfer high-end systems to Iran through continued export controls and secondary sanctions. Second, maintaining intelligence and air defense coordination with Israeli and Gulf partners can curb miscalculations and escalation. Third, paying attention to the transactional trend in Russia-Iran relations can create operational space for regional de-risking. Three things are worth tracking next. Whether confirmed imagery of the Su-35s being commissioned and combat-ready appears, whether Russia will lower the threshold for high-end systems like the S-400, and whether Iran's policy toward Russia will shift from strategic binding to diversified balancing. These signals will determine just how low the ceiling of this limited trust is. In conclusion, with Belarus backstabbing Russia and Russia betraying Iran, this is truly absurd. It seems Russia is not far from becoming a complete loner.